a queen has more to do with having balls to do what you weak fucks won't do!
Oh my god, this lemonade is so good. Okay. What's up, y'all? I hope y'all are having a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night. Wherever you are, I hope you only get positive energy today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your days. What's up? So, it's Talk Tea. It's Let's Talk Tea. In this video, we're just gonna get to know me better, since, you know, all you can hear is me when you click this video, and not yourself. Or I can't hear you, per se. I might make a podcast, I don't know. Because I think I'm actually pretty good at this after doing it for the first couple of times. But I still stutter in my intro. And I still don't always say, it's Let's Talk Tea. So, yeah. But yeah, y'all. In this video, I just want y'all to get to know me better. And I just want y'all to know the type of person I am and my personality. So, boom. First of all, I'm not going to give y'all my government, where I live, the state I live in, or, you know, just other super personal things that's, you know, confidential to me, you know. So, my name is Dre. That's not my real name, but, you know, people call me Dre. Boom. I don't like ignorant people. I don't like ignorant people. I really don't. I can't stand them. And I don't like arrogant people. People who always think that they're right. People who always think that they are entitled to something. Let me take this drink of this lemonade. Whew. Okay. And I also don't like people who constantly get on my nerves and are problematic. And I don't like messy people. And I don't like entitled people. Really just makes me, makes me mad. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about how my daily life goes and, you know, how I am. I do like people who are competent. Now, I am the type of person who looks down on people, but in my defense, I don't publicly do that. See, if I feel as if somebody is literally incompetent, which I always do, I don't know if it's like I just feel like I'm higher than a person, or all I've ever met are people who are not able to do a simple task. And I learned that while I was in school I was the person who did the entire project. Yeah, that's the type of person I was. But yeah, I don't know if it was that or it was something else, but it was just something like that. But yeah, what was I talking about? I lost my chain of thought. I thought about lemonade for a little bit. Oh my god. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, right. I like competent people, or yeah, just people who we're on the same page type of people. Yeah. I also like people who are funny. You have to be funny. If you're not funny and we're in class together and I'm bored and I'm trying to be funny, you trying to be like, If you ain't laughing, if I'm not laughing, can't be a friendship. I can't have serious relationships with people, like serious. Like it's all seriousness. Like I can't do that. I need friends who are, you know, just funny in their own way. I find them amusing. They find me amusing. I find them entertaining. They find me entertaining. I think that's what amusing is anyway. But yeah, I just like people like that, and they're not problematic. That are not problematic. Like constantly fighting somebody. Like posing with guns in their video, like in their pictures. Like nah, like unless you own that gun, unless you bought that license, and don't be shooting everywhere you walk or every single place. Yeah. Only type of people with guns that I like. But yeah. And also, I need friends that are smart and won't take everything seriously. Because I've had a few friends where I had to tell them I'm not serious. Like when I say this. Like, I have to say that because they don't get it. Like, I'll say, you stupid bitch. And they'll sit there and they'll be like, why did you call me a bitch? Like, I can't have those as friends. Or they'll be like, who you calling a bitch? Like, Because once they get up in my face, it's going to go down here from there. Because I don't like looking stupid. If I gotta sit there and I gotta tell you, I didn't mean to call you a literal bitch. Like, I'm gonna feel like a white girl who's finna get beat up. Not to be racist, not to be mean or, you know, I just stereotypes. I'm stereotyping. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't like being in those types of situations. And also, last thing about me and my friends. If we're gonna be friends, don't make me have a reason to fight you. Or it's really just gonna be enemies. But yeah. Now about some stuff about me that happened in my life. So, I'm not gonna give you an exact age range. I was kicked out of my house. I live, in two places. But I was kicked out of a place that I lived because I was caught smoking weed. Now, let's not get too much into that. It was a phase. I stopped it. I had a bad trip, bad experience. I never did any other drugs. Only weed. That was it. That was it. And it really just fucked my body up, and I know it did, cause I'm really in tune with my body and my physical. Like, I'm really in tune with that. So basically, I was just like shaking a lot, and I didn't like that. I was not as aware as I am now. Like people kept telling me it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna give you a certain name or the type of people that I was around. It wasn't multiple people with just one person, but that person was just telling me, okay, it's okay. You're not gonna die. Now I had did it a lot in the past before, like a lot, like months, like couple times every month type shit. But it wasn't like to the point to where I didn't know that this could happen. I've heard that people can have bad trips where they like hallucinating. I can handle weed. I can handle weed very well, but it's just my anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety. I think about a lot of stuff at one time. And it really just messes me up. Overthinking, I got over it, but it was just, at the time, But yeah, after I got kicked out of my house, I started living with my mom. And I currently live with my mom. But I still do visit over there. One of the let me just give it. I was kicked out, and I started living with my mom. But basically what happened was they thought they was just gonna kick me out. See, if I flipped the fucking script on them. Because they kicked me out, and I started staying with my mom, and I actually like staying with my mom. Because when I was younger, I had a choice. I could live with my grandmother and my father, or my mother, and I chose my grandmother and my father. So, started living with her, and it was like, oh, when you gonna come back? And I was, at the time, I was like so confused. Like, didn't you kick me out? Wasn't this my new home? And it was just like that. But the reason why they thought it was gonna be a punishment is because when I started living with my mom, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Because back in the past, I used to think, oh, I'm finna hate it here. Because my mom used to live with my grandmother. She was on hard times. She was just host. And there was this couch, and it had a lot of fucking bed bugs on it, and I did not like that shit. Every time I went over there to sleep over there, bed bugs. And finally, we got rid of that fucking couch and got them bed bugs out. But, I just didn't like it. But my mom got her a house, and then, But they kicked me out. I started staying there. They was calling me back, and I was like, no, I don't want to come back. And I actually started seeing the issues while I was over there. I wasn't respected as I should be. And just to let you know, I am switching subjects as I go, so bear with me. I didn't like how it was going down over there because the more everything started happening, the more I just found out that it was just and it was just it wasn't my cup of tea. So basically I started realizing what was going down there. Like, it wasn't anything bad, it was just how they were making me feel, and I didn't like that. I was treated like I was 5 years old, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I was much older. I was mature. I knew how things were going. See, there were the type of people where you're a child. You stay in a child's space. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Because if I have not lived a child's life. I've always been too aware to do that. In my mind, I've always been and always will be 17. Okay? But yeah, I just started looking at the world like, okay, this is what's going on. Okay. And I couldn't stop that. I just knew how things went down. And the more I started to realize that, the more I started to look back at it, it just brought me to a place like, okay, you need to talk to them about this. So I did. And boom, they didn't take that well. Because I was, a child. I was not, at a certain age where they would see me and respect me. Now, I've always been a person to hold in my feelings and my emotions. But at a certain point, when I get to a certain point, I don't hold back. I let someone have it. I've never had to go there with them. But there were certain times where it slipped out and it just really just made them feel some type of way. Because I didn't call them no stupid ass bitch, but I made them realize how they were, and they didn't like that. They don't like that. People don't like when you expose the truth to them. So basically, it was just like this. Person by person, I was just calling them out on their bullshit. Like, you a fucking hypocrite, and you always do too much shit, and it really pisses me off. But I didn't say all of that. I didn't say all of that. I had to put it in a more respectful way. Like, you're a hypocrite. You do too much, and I can't deal with you. You're too much. You make everyone around you so angry. Like, that type of stuff. And I live with my grandmother, my aunt, and my uncle, and my dad. Those were the 4 people in that house. Oh, and my uncle's girlfriend, but she was family. She was family, basically, because, you know, she had been there ever since, like, 4 years, so, and she knew my uncle way before then, before I was even born, so it was kind of like, yeah, she family. And I just went off on them, and they didn't like that. And that really just made them think about themselves more. Except for my auntie. She is a control freak. She's very manipulative. If things don't go her way, it's going to be an issue. So, it's just, you know, weird to me. But I'm gonna have to talk to her. I still have to talk to her about that because she still hasn't gotten it through her mind yet. So I'm gonna talk to her about that. But you know, let me continue because my phone is on 9%, and I'm recording this from my phone, by the way. So yeah, let me hurry this up. Y'all, I think I'm gonna have to make a separate video. Yeah, I really am gonna have to make a separate video because everything I want to say is not gonna be said in this video. And this is a very long video. Oh my god. But yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna say a couple more things. If I'm in a relationship with you, like lovey-dovey relationship, do not act like I'm just this jealous person. I will get jealous and I will let you know, but just keep in mind, I'm not that type of person to actually think like, okay, this bitch is cheating on me. Until I find out, it's just gonna be a whole, okay, maybe not. But if I get hints, okay, I'm gonna try to find out. Also, don't try to say, I just need some space if something don't work out, because I don't work with people who need space. I work with people who are close to me. If you're not close to me, if you're not, you know, ready to be in that position, then you need to go. If you think that a relationship with me needs a break, okay, you need to go. And that's just point blank, period. I may be at a certain age, I may be at a certain grade, but at the same time, I don't play them high school games. I don't do that. Also, that's it about the lovey-dovey relationship stuff. Actually, I'm gonna have to cut this video short, because if I don't get this video posted, this 17-minute long video, if my phone go down before I get this video saved in my phone and posted, it's gonna be an issue. So yeah, I'm gonna make this video. I'm gonna make a second part. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Let's Talk Part 1. I'm gonna do that. I keep saying let's talk. If you are returning and you keep watching my videos, please tell me what I should label my next video or this video, because I really just need to, you know, get that together. I keep saying let's talk and let's talk again. You're like, But yeah, I'm gonna cut this video short. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Remember, it's whatever I call it, part 2. And this is whatever I call it, part 1. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next one.